Okay, we are trying to figure this out. I'm trying to see if I can stream on YouTube right now. Honestly, it doesn't seem too bad currently, but from the looks of it, there's still going to be some tinkering that I have to take care of. For example, for some reason, it looks like the chat box is not working. I don't know why, to be perfectly honest. I'm gonna try to mess with some things to see if I can figure it out, but in the meantime, I guess this is where we're at, you know? I'm new to YouTube, so bear with me. I just mostly, when I first started streaming, I streamed on Twitch, and I figured I wanted to branch out and try something new. I don't know, I've heard great things about YouTube streaming, just like I heard great things about G Fuel. So happens that this is the Tiny Tina edition. You know, when you want to fuel up, you gotta go G Fuel. After a long day at work, when you just decide you want to try to play some games and whatnot. Alright, with that being said, I want to jump into some gameplay just to try out my new character. Now, I love Tiny Tina, the diversity of the actual game, and also like the way you can just build classes and back and forth and just play with the specs at your leisure. And I saw one very good build for like SpellShot, which I just made my first SpellShot and I finally got it maxed out. The flavor of the month, the thing that everyone chooses, is always Deadshot, which is SpellShot and Graveborn. That's cool and stuff. I thought it was a nice build. I thought it was very efficient from what I seen in the videos, but that's not what I wanted to do. I figured I'd go full Game of Thrones King of the North build. I want to go full Frost in it, so I went SpellShot Berserker, and what I got was Chillmonger. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's been fun, especially with the new mechanic in the game, soak mechanic, which I've been using like crazy on my Spore Warden. And I found a way to adapt that same similar build to my SpellShot, and it has been wild. I have been trying to rank up my actual chaos rank, and well, let's jump into some gameplay and you tell me what you think, because honestly, whether it be the pixie gun, whether it be the sword explosion, no matter what you're running with that you're trying to actually make work, this build does massive frost damage. And I'm just curious to see what it's actually going to do in the later gameplay of something like, you know, Chaos 2035, you know? So let's jump to the gameplay. There he is. Look at him. Oh, frost and whatnot. Come on, you can't get better than that. Dude's all cold and whatnot. I like it, I like it. I really wish I could figure out the whole mechanic behind the actual chat right now, because I like the interactions I get from Twitch as far as like, you know, the chat, but right now I just don't see it, you know? So maybe there's something I have to edit there, maybe there's something I have to change. So fingers crossed I can get to it soon, because you know, it's fun. Alright, so one of the main things I want to show off before I start this, I'm gonna preload the run, but I want to show you the actual build itself, okay? So right now I'm mainly using a pixie weapon as the beginner weapon right now, to just throw some pixies in the air, let them do some frost damage, let it accumulate. But you know, same thing goes for the sword explosion if I single target the boss. I haven't gotten one of the newer ones because after the actual buff they got recently, there's like a hilt mod now. This is an older one. If you have an older one, you didn't get the hilt mod increase. You have to farm a new one. I haven't gotten a frost one. Their drop rate is not the greatest right now. Melee weapon, honestly, it varies. This is the best one I had in my bag right now. I also have a volatile spell stick, but not using that right now. The rings, I'm pretty much just going some decent like volley spell rings. They were recently nerfed, but while with not ward, because of my build, we're gonna get to it, you're gonna see the fact that I mostly never have my ward up, so it's kind of nice, you know, just regular rings there. This is the mod that's helping me actually sustain that soak build right there. The only thing that's bad about this mod right now is the ability crit hit chance. I'm not using abilities, I'm using dual spells, so this is 35%, 35.6% that's just wasted. But everything else is, you know, fairly good, at least to keep the soak up. My shield, obviously over here, when shield breaks, I like this shield because we're constantly gonna have our shield dead anyway, so we're gonna get the actual 17% damage reduction and gain the 100% increased damage dealt to nearby enemies. It's gonna be a constant when the shield is depleted. This neck right now, just some frost damage, spell shot power. It's not the best, but it's gonna do for now. Just some random spells, you know, like the spikes to shoot, and obviously the one that makes another build point, which would be the Tidebreaker. Constantly keep that soaked up, and it's all frost damage, so it's all a frost build. This would be the build itself. So I found a way to just go down this tree, get what I felt was necessary, and right here, glass cannon. Fate Maker no longer automatically recharges their ward, which is the shield, the blue bar. But when their ward is gone, basically you get the 30% increased spell damage. Follow with me on this, you ready? Our ward's already pretty much a low amount as it is, but then we go into the Berserker tree and you have this, an unarmored defense, which basically means half of your ward already gets removed, but it gets converted to health. So you get more health and 50% of your ward is gone, which makes it easier to break your ward, which then entail you have your rings up and you get increased spell damage. More health, more survivability, more spell damage, just overall, you know, fun. And obviously this, in case we go down in our build, we no longer have a pet to revive us. So if we have to try to struggle to survive, it's nice to actually have the save your soul meter constantly rejuvenating versus just immediately dying during the run. Overall, it's not a bad build, just some frost mechanic stuff here to, you know, keep some damage up. All right, so now with that out of the way, let's just jump into a run. Let's just see how this goes. Bam. All right, we gotta stand in the circles. Simple enough. Oof. Throw some pixies out, throw some spikes out, down and up. Throw some more pixies out, soak that guy over there, he's gonna auto die. Throw some pixies out. I'm gonna just try to stay in the circle. Side objective complete, and the main objective is about to be complete because, oh, there we go. Just like that. Pretty much just like that. Oof. It is not a bad thing. Oh, but now we're down. Well, we don't lose a life, mainly because the encounter was already complete. I gotta really keep an eye out on my meter at the end of the match. The hardest boss in this game to this day that I've witnessed is barrels. Exploding barrels are your kryptonite. They are the thing that will kill you the most. And you will go from being alive to being very dead very fast. Alright, break it up. No, buff buddies. We're gonna go break it up. Even if they're close or not, we should have a good advantage. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's put them to elite. Let's see how much damage we could do towards the elites, you know? Okay, once again, we're gonna have a circle buddy here. We're gonna be staying in the circle. I'm trying not to kill anything till I'm in the circle. Wherever that guy was, he's dead now. Oof, shield broken. So now we're gonna do the increased spell damage. The pixies are killing the guys over there. That shark just died immediately. Something's over there. He's close to somebody else. You can tell because he's red. The red is the buff buddies. Side objective complete, and main objective is now complete. Just like that. Clearing the run part here is very easy. Just throw out the pixies and the frost damage is gonna stack up because that's how our build is. It's just raw frost. It seems a little bit easier than it should be, but obviously we're still ranking up the chaos. We're like at rank 9. This is like nothing in comparison to 35. Oh man, another stand in your circle run? Okay, so far that's 3. Oh, I like these. You ready? Okay, first off, don't shoot me, my guy. Watch this. Boom. Get some free gems right quick. Little, you know, bonus that they have on the runs. There might be some almost in every actual run you go to. Just gotta keep your eye out on them. Alright, I'm not going to kill anything else until I get in the circle. I want to get the side objective complete. It's not always necessary, but it's definitely something you can do. Oh, he died too fast. So because of the mod itself, I'm always able to try to soak them up. It's a pretty low percentile, but it procs more often than you actually think, which is nice, you know? Alright, let's see. Side objective failed. We killed too many when we were outside of the circle. It can't be helped. But, you know, well, it could have been helped, but I just didn't want them attacking me while I was trying to unlock the little bonus thing. And notice our ward is still depleted, basically guaranteeing us our rings are going to be up at all times, and also our bonuses of the 30% increased spell damage, you know? Increasing our overall damage and increasing the run's speed, to be honest. Oh, this is going to be fun. Throw a wave, goodbye. Oof. Goodbye. Dead, but I'm up, Throw some spikes up there, that one blew up immediately, throw a wave. So even applying the soak tide, basically because it is a frost skill, it's also getting increased. So even just tossing our wave is causing us intense amount of damage. Where's the boss? Okay, there's the boss, our spells are on cooldown. Ooh, and we popped right there. Little guy right there. If you paid attention to the save your soul meter, it was frictioning. That's because of the berserker tree skill. So we died quite a few times there because obviously no shield, a lot of stuff hitting us, a lot of AoE on the ground. We were able to just tank through it, which with a build like this, tanking through anything should not be that easy, man. We don't need any of this stuff, to be honest, so we're just gonna let it go to the lost loot meter, and we're gonna come in here. Let's see, what is there to do? What do we have our options? Anarchy, we'll take that. And we're gonna hold here, and we're gonna run in here. All right, destroy the tower. I can definitely dig this. We're gonna test out the sword explosion. Bam, just like that. See? With or without pixies, we could still do immense frost damage. Oh, and our biggest foe, the barrel, took us out. Sounds about right. But that's okay, that's okay. Goodbye. Ooh. Goodbye. Throw some pixies out. There's a lot of damage over time all over the floor. We're gonna want to avoid those at best. There we go. We down and we're up. We're down and we're up. Encounter complete. Just like that. The amount of frost damage we're actually doing is pretty intense, and it basically CCs a lot of the mobs right there. So like I said, we're not in like the harder chaoses, but it's still very efficient, and it's making running through these things kind of a joke. Kind of a joke, not gonna lie to you. Okay, well, we don't have to go curses, we could just go into this one right here. Switching off to the sword explosion. Oh, that's right. I always forget to duel both of them. Bam, complete. Why did that one complete faster than the last one? That's because we were able to soak it and actually attacked it during the soak, which makes it that much easier. I didn't used to think that the towers were able to get soaked, but pretty much anything that you deal damage to can get soaked. Bosses, towers, mobs, everything. Which is just hilariously fun.
At least you're some use.
That guy's there, and now he's not. GG. Alright. You know what? While we're at it, just for fun, let's see if we can activate this raid boss. I'm not even going to equip another gun to actually try. I'm going to just use the sword explosion. It's meant to be, it's meant to be. Bam, popped it. Wow, that wasn't even a thing. So you missed the whole mechanic to it. It was basically supposed to like break the sphere, spin around, and blind you. And while it tried to blind you, you're supposed to break it in time to start the encounter. Honestly, I think it's just the fact that it's Chaos 9. There's no way this should be this easy, but we'll take it for what it is, you know? And that's done right there. Switch off to the pixie gun. Soak those guys up real fast. Let the pixies do what they gotta do. I don't even think they could be considered elites at this point. I don't even know what this is, but let's see. Maybe something decent drop. Companion ring. That might be good for somebody else. Right now, the best we're gonna get is actually chaos gear. There's no volatiles and definitely no primordials. Primordials start dropping at 35 and volatiles at 20. So pretty much everything is just fodder. There's nothing worth a wild right here. The main objective right now is to rank up to 35. Once we get to 35, we'll be in a good place. 1 second. There we go. And finally, we get to the boss. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious. Let's see. No, they're offline. It's how do we go about this? Do we get the stuff? Yeah, we got the stuff. You got the stuff? I got the stuff. Okay, let's start throwing pixies out. Oh, she dodged my wave. Done. Ooh. Oof. There we go. That was fun. That was fun. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That was definitely worth the actual thing. That was great. Alright, we're not done yet. You see this red portal, then if you've been playing long enough to this game, then you would know this is the raid boss encounter. This is how we get to the raid boss. If you're new to the game, because we did the actual mechanic to unlock one of the raid bosses, the red portal spawned. If we never did that encounter, we would have only had the yellow portal to go through to go collect our loot. Game maker. Game maker. What she got for us? Oof. There we go. And we soak him, and we soak him, and we just start blasting him with everything we got. Oh, trying to run away. And we're down. Switch off to the pixies, try to get a revive real fast. We're up, we're up. Where is he? Oh, he's down. Well, that was anticlimactic. He tried to run away, but he couldn't. Take some shiny stuff and go. And just like that, bam, completed. 12-minute run. And we were messing around, which is nice. The last run I did got me about 7 minutes, and we unlocked Chaos 11. Some nice stuff right now. Pretty much everything I'm picking up right now is just going straight to the vendor because we have no use for it, like at all. But it's actually going to be good fodder money to try to rank up our SDUs because since this is a new character, really don't have anything. All our SDUs are still not maxed. These rabbits are the bane of my existence, and Chaos 35. I swear to God, they never drop what I'm looking for. And just looking at this with the luck level that I have right now on this character, that's a lot more gold items than I expected to get. I'm not even gonna exaggerate that one. That was pretty interesting. I think more gold items right there. The legendaries dropped on this run that they did my last main run that I did on my main character. That's hilarious. Oh, what can you say, right? That's always a plus side. Yep, just like that. Thank you for joining me on that run right there. I just wanted to do a quick stream to try to see how it's gonna look and come out on YouTube, and also as far as like getting used to the environment, getting used to the ecosystem. I already post up my videos here, I have a good time with it, and I figured why not just make the whole move and stream on YouTube. I kind of do want to build my community, but I just don't know if Twitch is the right place I want to build my community. So I figured while I'm still somewhat growing my community, why not just go straight into YouTube since I'm already, you know, enjoying the actual making of content for videos and stuff. Well, we'll see where the journey takes us. But in the meantime, if you like this, please subscribe, like, comment. Please go into my channel and watch my videos. They're pretty good. Hopefully, at least what I think. But hopefully we'll have more streams on YouTube soon. Thank you for watching. Later.